The Cardinals are 3-3 on the season and coming off a road loss in San Francisco. Now they prepare to play Seattle on a short week. And that's what we do here on the Big Red Wolf Report. Talk about the game that will be by dragging it through the game that was. But since it's a short week and because the 49ers and the Seahawks are so similar, we had to condense what happened last week and drag it through the same filter. A big, tough, physical team that wins games by controlling the line of scrimmage. Point number one, the matchup of this game is found on the line of scrimmage, where the 49ers rushing attack will square off against the Cards front seven. That was from last week's Big Red Wolf Report, and the same goes for Seattle. Can you say Marshawn Lynch? Teams are not running the ball on Big Red because they're not gaining any yards when they do. Again from last week, and we repeat that truth here again because the Seahawks will try. They are the quintessential run-first team in the league, smashing fronts and smashing faces. The Cards front seven is the strength of this football team, and that better be the case Thursday night, or else the horror. Point number two, can Carson Palmer stop throwing picks? The answer to that question can be found in how balanced the Cardinals' offense can be. Despite averaging over 5 yards a carry, the Cards only ran the ball 21 times against San Francisco last week. Palmer threw 2 more picks, and the 49ers turned those into points. The Cards do not want to become one-dimensional on offense, where throwing the ball is their only option. If that happens, Carson Palmer will face withering pressure, and it's the pressure that has caused Palmer to throw an inordinate amount of picks. Seattle has the number 2 pass defense in the league, and only 3 other teams have generated more interceptions than Seattle. Cornerbacks Richard Sherman and Brandon Browner and safety Earl Thomas are part of the best back end in football. Point number 3, special teams control field position more than any other phase of the game. Last week, Dave Zastudil routinely pinned the Panthers deep in their own end, forcing the Panthers to go the length of the field. Justin Bethel downed balls, made tackles, and secured Pro Bowl votes as a gunner and a kickoff covered transitional ninja. And Jay Feely made pressure kicks. If Patrick Peterson gets going, he could be the difference in this game, taking one to the house against an average 49er punt team. The same can be said for Seattle. Just replace what you just heard about the Panthers with the 49ers and replace the average 49ers punt team with Seattle's great punt team, the best punt cover unit in the league. The similarities between the 49ers and the Seahawks are eerily similar. If the Cardinals can win the battle of field position and play the kind of defense they did against the 49ers, the Cardinals will have a chance to win the game in the fourth quarter. If those two things don't happen, like they did against San Francisco, put your head between your legs and assume the position. For Arizona Sports 620 and ArizonaSports.com, I'm Ron Wolfley, hoping you never get your back waxed by a 300-pound 3 technique.